Are you thinking about downsizing and selling your house? Of course, that doesn't mean that you are downsizing on your net profit. You want to net the maximum amount of money when you sell your house. And here I'm going to talk about 9 tips on how to sell your house for the maximum amount of money. Let's talk about the whole list and then address them one by one. Tip number 1 is planning. Tip number 2 is pricing. 3 is decluttering. 4, inspections and disclosures. 5, doing repairs if need be. Number 6 is curb appeal and giving the interior a fresh look. Number 7 is staging. Number 8 is marketing the house and exposing it to the maximum amount of buyers out there. And number 9 is timing. So let's talk about tip number 1, which is planning. Planning is crucial. The more time you allow yourself to get the house ready, the more you are in control of your own situation. So let's say you are planning on selling your house in 3 months. What I do with my clients is we sit and I ask them, when are you planning to put your house for sale on the market? And once they give me a date, we are starting to work backwards from that date and we plan ahead. So the house may need paint or new flooring and we need to get contractors to do this work. Those contractors are busy and they have commitments to other clients. So if we plan enough time and plan ahead, we can get the contractors on the times that work for the home seller. You, as I mentioned, you will be more in control of your situation and you will get exactly the date you want if you plan ahead. So planning is crucial. Now let's talk about pricing. I am huge about pricing. Pricing is key to selling the house for the maximum amount of money. And let's talk about how to price the house smart. There are comparables, and what are the comparables? Comparables are the homes that are sold in your immediate neighborhood within the last 3 to 6 months. They have to be within half a mile to a mile radius from your house, very similar in number of bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage of the living space, square footage of lot, and the overall condition of the house. So let's talk about how to price the house correctly. Here are the comparables of your house. And let's say this neighborhood sells somewhere between 1,850 to 2 million. And the buyers out there buying in that neighborhood know that this is the price range for this neighborhood. So their search online is set for under 2 million. So if you price your house between 1,850 to 2 million, all the buyers that are looking in that price range are going to see the house and they're going to come see it. I'm going to tell you a little secret here. The first 2 weeks of your house being on the market are the first 2 weeks where you get the highest and the maximum number of buyers through your house. So you do not want to miss out on this opportunity to get the maximum amount of buyers through your house and price your house right. So when the home buyers see the house priced within this price range, they're going to come see the house, and that could lead to a multiple offer situation. And if you get 2 to 3 offers in your house, now again, you are in control of your situation and you can negotiate and bid your house up. I was a real estate appraiser and I am an expert on how to pull comparables within the immediate neighborhood from my subject property and how to price the house within the comparables, which leads to getting the maximum exposure for my listing and netting my client the highest possible price. That's why I am very big on pricing the house correct from day one. Let's talk about the other scenario, which is pricing your house high. You may think that's okay, and oh well, if the house price high, I can always reduce the price. This is not a good idea, and I will tell you now why. So here is the price range of your house, 1,850 to 2 million, and you choose to price your house at 2.4. So again, home buyers that are looking online are not seeing your house online. It's here, and they are looking here. So you're not going to get the traffic that you need to get through your house if you price it that high. So if you decide to do a price reduction a month later, so your house has been on the market for a month already, and the houses that came active on the market during that time, these are the houses that are going to get all the buyers' attention, and you already missed out on the first 2 weeks period where you're supposed to get the highest traffic through your house. So pricing your house smart and right from day one is a key to selling your house for the maximum amount of money. And what happens if your house is sitting on the market for a month and you do a price reduction, if you get maybe one offer, now the buyer is going to think, we are the only offer, so we can negotiate the price down and ask for repairs. And this is not a good situation for a home seller. So to sell the house for the maximum amount of money, pricing the house right is key to sell the house for the maximum amount of money. Number 3, decluttering. Go through your house room by room and find the things that you are not using and give them to donation centers or get rid of them. After the decluttering, now we can do inspections. Decluttering should be done before the inspections are done, because the inspectors, when they come inspect your house, want to be able to see the walls, want to be able to see the floors. So you want to have the house as clear as possible for those inspectors. You don't want to see a note on the inspection report that says we could not inspect this part of the house because we could not see it because there was a lot of furniture. And then the next thing is order the inspections. Why do the inspections ahead? I always highly recommend that inspections and the disclosures are done before the house is listed, because that shows transparency on your behalf, and the buyer will feel very safe because they can see you are being upfront and forward about the condition of your house. So when the inspections are done and the disclosures are presented as part of the disclosures to the buyer before they put their offer on the house is a great thing to do. Now that the inspections are done, you can do some of the repairs on the report, all of them or none of them. If you do all the repairs, that's great. If you do some of them, it's fine too. If you do none of them, is okay too. But as long as the inspections are done and being provided to the buyer as part of the disclosure, this is a great thing to do. As I mentioned, it shows transparency and makes the buyer feel comfortable that you are being transparent and upfront about the situation of your house. Now let's talk about how to make the house look spectacular on the exterior and the interior. You can do a paint job to the exterior of the house. If you cannot do a paint job, you can do a power wash to the exterior and any concrete areas surrounding the house. Also, make sure that the lawn is mowed and look nice, fresh and clean. And if you can add pots of flowers to the exterior and in your front yard, that will make the yard look very inviting and welcoming. Now let's talk about the interior of the house. We did the inspections and now we can do the repairs, then do the paint. Do not do the inspections after you paint the house. Why is that? Because if you paint the house, do the inspections, find items need to be repaired, and those items require that you tear walls or anything of that sort, now you have to tear those walls, do the repairs, then paint again. So you don't want to paint twice. So always do the inspections, do the repairs, then do the paint. Now let's talk about the paint and if the floors needs to be replaced or refurbished. When you paint the house, make sure you paint the whole house one color. Choose a neutral color and paint one color throughout the whole house. Also, that goes to the flooring. If you're going to change the flooring, put one color flooring throughout the whole house. That gives it consistency and makes it look nice and spacious and flows really well. Now that we are done painting the interior, we are going to go to staging. Statistics has it that homes that are staged sell for 10% more than the houses that are not staged. Also, that helps home buyers on how to furnish the house themselves and how to put their own furniture in the house. Next thing I'm going to talk about is pictures and how that helps marketing the house to the maximum amount of buyers out there that are looking online. Professional pictures, 3D video, and drone video. I cannot stress enough over the 3D video because home buyers that are looking online literally can walk through your house and get a sense of the floor plan before they come to your house. The drone video takes a video of the neighborhood and shows that buyers that is looking online all the amenities around your neighborhood. So if there are parks, schools, downtown, restaurants, trails, it will show the proximity of the house to the amenities such as major freeways or BART, and all these things are essential. And it's great to show all these things in the drone video. Also, I asked my client who lived here for 10 years, what are the things that you enjoyed about this neighborhood for 10, 20, 30 years that you have lived here? And I asked them to write a list of everything that they enjoyed in the neighborhood. if it's the trails, if it's the restaurants, the schools, and they write a list of this, and I put this list as part of my disclosure with the disclosure package. And I also asked the photographer to take pictures and drone video of the surrounding amenities of the house, and I do add it to the drone video and as part of the virtual tour of the house. And now finally, I'm going to talk about timing. Timing is very important when you list your house for sale, because you don't want to list your house around any long weekends or holidays. Why is that? Because long weekends and holidays, people are traveling and busy with their family and friends, and their focus goes away from buying a house. So timing is crucial to when will the house go on the market. My next video is going to be about decluttering and staging your house. So watch out for the next video. Have a great day. Bye.